morning, everybody. You can see right here we've already jumped in on a futures contract, MESH2025 March futures contract for S&P 500. We are in the red right now. We bought in right here at this 57.9125 early morning market hours. You know, this is a bad entry. It is what it is. Come over here, we can see, you know, we've got a couple of shares of the UVIX, which shorts the S&P 500. Shout out to my brother-in-law Mike, who put me on this, and it's going down to this kind of tracks backwards with the S&P 500. When you see the price of S&P 500 go down, this price rises, S&P 500 comes up, this goes down. All right, so we're down 60 right now. Sheesh. Here we go. We're gonna let it ride. I think we can get back to this 57.78 mark. Just kind of watching this thing and gonna see what it does. Just gonna keep watching them. Keep watching them. We're gonna have a stop loss right here. For take profit. This is where that's where the fight's at right here. This window right here between 69 769 and 779. But you can see it came in last night excuse me, early this morning, set this higher high and then lower high, lower high, lower high. It's trying to set a higher high now. Once this first 15-minute candle closes, we'll get a good indication. We jumped in too early. It is what it is. And even if this thing hits this stop loss I've got set, I might let it ride. Down $100. It's alright. Just gonna kind of keep watching it, keep watching it. Let me turn this off back here. Daughter was watching some things on here earlier, or last night. All right, let's see what it does. How much more time we got? 3 minutes right there. What was these last candles looking like? Okay, so we got the green doji there. That's pretty bullish. We got a bullish engulfing here. That's why we're up right now. So this area right here is going to be key indication 58.09 on how the market is going to react. If it breaks through this price, we're definitely going to see the 34 mark. If it fails, it is coming back down. And over here we're down $6. We don't really care which way this goes over the next 2 minutes. What I mean by that is, you know, we see a lot of sell pressure here pushing down on this. As long as I mean, we do care which way this goes. And L's an L. We're not going to let it upset us. We'll be back in the market tomorrow. All right. This is kind of hitting support level here. Down $8 there. Down $85.90. Let's see what this thing does. Got 1 more minute. So let's look at the 1 minute. We got 1.5 minutes. So we got a green doji. That's still kind of bullish. It's barely a doji. Oh, seller's almost won right here, and that was almost red. I think this thing's going to peak right here and get rejected and then come back down here. Yeah. You can see it's coming up right here. Yep, here we go. We're turning red. That's what we want to see. As counterintuitive as that sounds, we want to see the red. Because we are in a short position. 20. You know, I got in over here at like 8.45 or something. That would have been like a $50 win. I should have took it there. For content's sake, though, I wanted to get on here when market opened to kind of show you guys what we're doing. It is what it is. Now, this is kind of trying to form a flag here. If it breaks down below this, it's definitely coming down. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you know, I don't really mess with the Robinhood too much. There's a lot of things about Robinhood, you know, that I don't keep a lot of money in there. You know, I don't like messing with Robinhood too much. They just don't have a good track record. But I had a couple $100 sitting in there. My brother-in-law told me about this UVIX thing. You know, so figured we'd play it and see what happens with it. Played it yesterday, made like $50 off of it, $40, something like that. And shout out to Mike for that. Let's see what this thing does here. This is that 5809 level that I've been telling everybody about the last couple of days. This is where the battle's at, the Bulls and the Bears. Ideally, this is where we would have wanted to buy in. I just preemptively, you know, got eager, and that happens, man. You know, that's part of like the psychology and controlling your emotions when you're trading. You know, it happens, whatever. If you're gonna do something as stupid as what I did here, you know what you got to do is you got to, you know, either be confident that this thing's gonna come back down. You know, ideally, we would have wanted to waited it out. And seen about this 5810 level. So now this is going to be our daily orb. We got an orb here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this orb. That thing. Let's see what I don't want to do it. That's fine. We'll just manually draw it. Where's my line? Oh no, that's right. We can do this right here. Horizontal. So we got 58, 12, 25. Boom. We're going to call it top orb. And what's this right here? Low 57.96. What is it? 57.96, 75. 96.75. There it is. Bottom orb. And what the orb is, guys, you know, basically it's a opening range breakout. So you'll see you take the first 15-minute candle, you draw a horizontal line at the top and the bottom, right? Whenever price breaks above this top line, you're going to see it climb probably to the next level of resistance, which would be somewhere between this 58.15 and 20.34, somewhere in that general area, right? Without getting too into it, and then vice versa. Breaks below the bottom, you know, you're going to see it hit the next level of support. Yeah, so we're getting back up now. Next level of support for this is that 57.80 mark right in here. Now, the thing about the orb is you got to see it close below. So a wick outside like this right here, that wouldn't count, right? Or like that little bit right there, that doesn't count, okay? You got to see the full bar below. Let me turn this back on. I don't know where they go. Orb. Oh, I don't have it saved. It's fine. see, like, right here, closed below, bam, what happened to price? Kept coming down, right? That is what we're looking at. You can see it breaks, bam, price comes down. It broke there. Sometimes orb's wrong, you know what I mean? It happens, but like a break here, then the second confirmation candle. Look, we're back up in the money now. Let's see where this thing goes. Let's see where this thing goes. Let's see, let's look at the 15. Oh, I'm tripping. Was I on the 5 minute when I drew that orb? I was, wasn't I? Yep. So this needs to be 84. Ooh, I am tripping. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. What was it? 84 flat. 84 flat. So, oh, there we go. 84 flat. All right. Usually, you'll see the price will bounce in between orb for a little bit. Sometimes it'll break. The good thing about orb is, like, you let it read for a couple times, let it read. Well, this is a good indication, but you could play it in between orb also. We had a good buy-in on this one. I think it was 38.32. This is small. This isn't but like 11 shares of this. At 38.32, do the math, $450. This is what we're in for. What I think it's for 38. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I'll let this play out. Let's do this. Bottom orb is, I'm gonna change that to like, let's go yellow. Oh, that was the words. And that might be purple. Top orb, we're gonna go green. I am going to text my brother-in-law also and see what he's seeing. Let's see if we can get an SPX price on this thing. Now my SPX is delayed. I need to do something about that. Let's see. Let's do this, and let's come over here. Let's turn that off and that on. Oh yeah, index is whatever. SPX. Oop, not XC. We want all. All right. First 15-minute candle here, right? What are we delayed by? I forget. 15 minutes. Yeah, so Wednesday. So this was our. Are we on 15 minute? Let me do this. Reset price scale. Oh, that's daily. 15 minutes. Here we go. That was yesterday. All right, here we go. 15 minute, 9:30. Oh, it's still forming. That's right. That's how they do that. So we got to give this a little bit more time. Yeah, still forming. All right, so we're choppy right now. Did I delete that? Yeah, bottom orb. Okay, we're up 7 there. Ideally, I want to see this get up to like 42 per. You know, we can look back and see yesterday. Oh yeah, here it is. March 4th, you know, we got up to like 40, 44, 45, 40, 43, 10. Yeah, 44, 36. So we want to see it climb back up to that general area. And look, now we're in the green over here. Yep, come on. These are looking a little choppy. It's alright. Is there a way on? I don't like this Robinhood software. I'm not gonna do a new layout, but I do wanna see if we can do this. If we can get live data from, yeah, here we go. Now we're talking, so we can actually get rid of that crap right there. Yeah, now we're talking. What kind of indicators do they got on this thing? Let's see. Add indicator. We'll put some RSI on that thing. Actually, let's go money flow. Let's trash the RSI and put the money flow. MFI. Yep. Oh, it's not showing. I don't think it shows for S&P. That's right, because you can't actually. Look at that. We broke orb. Let's see. Let's flip back to UVIX. And we're up $12. Up 70. Ideally, we want to get to here. $68. It goes back to 100. We're out. We're not letting it go below 90. Yep, we're out. $102 win. So we're over here now, watching this. We are gonna watch it for fun though. Look what happens. 68 mark, gonna bounce back up. 92 areas where we're probably gonna come up to, and it's gonna fight. We need this to close below orb. We could take a second position. If it closes below orb in 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we're gonna look and see what the second candle says for confirmation. Now, had I been smart, and you know, I told you guys, like, I bought in down here pre-market. Had I been smart about this and actually, you know, bought in at the correct appropriate level, we could have made a whole lot more. I made up $200, $300, just like that in, you know, what, 30 minutes. So it's back inside orb. 5 minute is teeter-tottering on it, and right here we got a breakthrough orb on the 1 minute. The 1 minute isn't, you know, as confident in it's if you see a breakthrough, what I'm trying to say is it's not as a big of a confidence for your orb breaks. It doesn't give me as much confidence, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to speak and look at everything at the same time. just gonna keep waiting. We're up $100, so it doesn't matter. Come on, 20 seconds. We want to see that stay below that orb. Stay below that orb. And let's kind of see. So we're still lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Market is in a downtrend. We can even, you know, you could even go in and draw your ray like I showed you guys before. Look, bam. You see, the market is in the downtrend, you know. Doesn't matter where you put it. You got a bunch of touches here. You know, market is in a downtrend. Downtrending market. Oh, it shot up quick. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's why you wait for that second candle confirmation. So what do we got going on over here? Oh, it shot up quick. Yes, it did. Wow, so right back. Look, oh my goodness. I'm gonna remove that stop loss. I wonder if there's a way. It won't let me adjust them, will it? No. Look at that. Holy smokes. How do you draw on this thing? Horizontal line. Let's see. Boom. Let's change the color to, yeah, that's fine. We'll rock with that. And then horizontal line. 5803.55. That'll work. 54. Is this one right? 776. It's not. 77606. Just gotta, I'm like barely moved. There we go. Oh no. There's gotta be a way to. Yeah. I'm not good with this Robinhood software. It's something new they just put out. Like I told you guys, I don't really fool around with Robinhood too awful much. They just got a lot going on over there. Just watching market. That's all we're doing at this point. Watching market, watching price action. What is price going to do? And this is the S&P 500 right here. And you know, I'm flipping between these charts just so we can kind of get an idea of what's going on. I'm gonna figure out how to get a second chart. Is there a way to get a second chart on this thing? Draw. No, I wonder. Maybe that's it. Let's put that over there. I don't really care for this. What the hell's going on? There we go. Let's see if we can do this. Now, how do I add widgets? Is that what I want? Charts. Can we get a second chart on here? Dude, that would be sick. Awesome. Alright, yes, we can. Alright. Told you guys I'm not the best with this Robinhood software. I haven't got to mess with it too much. This is actually my first time ever messing with it like this. I usually use the app if I even do fool with Robinhood. I don't do a lot with Robinhood. I don't care for it. You know, like I said, my brother-in-law put me on this UVIX stuff here, this ETF, and it's something that, you know, I jumped in for the first time yesterday because I had a couple $100 laying around in a Robinhood account that was pretty stagnant. I think I started that account with like $20 and it's up to like $500-600. It's not much at all. I don't even think it's that high. I'm out here giving you guys my account numbers on that. But whatever, you know, it's not much, is all I'm getting at, you know. I just do not like Robinhood. I'd rather do the on chart trading with the futures. But I started, you know, my Robinhood account, you know, 4 or 5 years ago. It was like the first place I ever decided to go in and try to start investing with. And it was the easy way to get in. But then once you start learning the ins and outs of stuff, you know, you'll know what's right for you, you know. And now that they've put out this new Legends platform is what they're calling this, you know, I'm not affiliated with them at all. It's just, you know, I mean, you could see right here, like, I do not mess with these people. Like, it's just been flat. They put out this new Legends platform, though. What, about back in, like, November or something. So I figured I'd jump in and give it a try. See, it is not like in this 508 level. Like, it's 3 attempts here. You see how this tiny wick right here is forming? That's because that's people that are betting the price is going to go down, so it's forming that long skinny wick at the top, and as it keeps climbing up, that's the buyers winning. So you got the bears and the bulls, right? You hear them talk about the bears and the bulls. So the bears are pushing down, forming that skinny wick, and then the bulls push up to try to take it away, right? And then vice versa here, right? So the bulls push up to form a red skinny wick, and the bears push down to form the candle, right? The body. So let's see. We're flirting with that 5808. It is just all over it. I'm telling you, this is a key level right here. If we see a breakthrough, it's coming up to this 530. And we could enter along. I mean, I don't care. I'm not a bear or a bull. I do care a little bit because, right, I am short on this here. So I do want to see price come back down. But 1, 2, 3, we got several attempts to try to break through. So this thing is like really trading like within a range right now, and that range is you know, going to be this 58.13. You see multiple attempts here, 1, 2, 3. So since 7 a.m. to right now 10 a.m. for the last 3 hours, we've just been within this range. I mean, if you look at like the 5-minute candle, you see we've just been in this range, right? Yeah. So once it broke down, yeah, 7 a.m. it's just been inside this range. We're down $14 over here. We're gonna keep holding. Breaking orb. If it gets through this, I'm telling you guys, it's going. Maybe even the 44 mark, but I would bet money 34, 35, maybe 44. I think this may be a bottom right here for it though. 36.98. We're gonna keep holding. I mean, I'm not seeing nothing. Now, if I get down here to this 35, 36 area, I will take a, you know, just take the L. Like, it is what it is. And that would be probably us hitting this 44 area. Gotta wait. I love this part. Oh, it's pushing back down. This is on the 5-minute. So, oh man. 14. What we need to see is some red and green here. What's the S&P? So we kind of snuck out the orb a little bit there, and then it went red. So I was telling everybody, hey, price is probably going to come back down. The bears are out. The bears are out, and I ain't talking Chicago. This is something else right here too. We got in pre-market. I wish it was time stamped. I don't see anything on here that shows a timestamp on it. I think it was. They don't tell you, do they? It's like 8:45. You know, I got in at 38.32 pre-market. That's what we did with that. We're still inside the orb. Still inside the orb. You know, there's a guy on YouTube that I watched about the orb. And one of his things is if you see, you know, multiple touches from the opening orb, you will see a huge breakout later on. So like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see a bunch of touches just within inside the orb. Then you start seeing these big breakouts. Big breakout. See what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what his thing is. I kind of respect it though. Not even kinda. I do respect it because that's the same dude that I learned this strategy from. Just watching his videos. And I like to trade a couple of different ways, guys. You know, like I see, like, you know, I've got my trend line here. You know, I like to do the trend lines. I like to do the. I can see, look at the EMAs every now and then. See what the EMAs are doing. The MFIs. We're still below all. Like right here. Is this the 50? Yeah, I think this is 50. Yeah, orange is 50. Yeah, 20, 50, 100, 200 day EMAs. Overall market's still in a downtrend from an overall perspective, and it is trying to get through. You can see it touches this 50 and it's rejected. Broke through a couple times and made it to the 100, got rejected. Breaks through here, almost to the 200, got rejected. You go back here and you see got through all of them, and what happened? Price went up. We set that up there. You see what I'm saying? So these EMAs can, you know, give you a little bit of indication of what's going on with the market. I'm gonna turn them back off for now. Just too much clutter on the screen. And I like doing a ray like right here, a couple touches. And we'll kind of see how this plays out, you know? It's like touching. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have to be exact, it is what it is. This is mind-boggling right here that this thing actually shot up like that. I mean, and you guys saw it. It was in no time. And that's a good sign right there. You can kind of see how this, you know, correlates, right? So you got a red candle here, you got a green candle here. So price of UVIX went down. You got a red candle here. Price of UVIX went up, right? Big green guy here, and then this 10 a.m. Yeah, big red guy, right? Yeah, I'll do it like that. Yeah, whatever. I don't think this is on 1 minute. That's right. The top one is on 5. Let's do that. 5 and 5. Here we go. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm about ready to turn the Xbox on, you know what I mean? Sit here chilling. That's what I like to do, is turn the Xbox on, kick back, sit here, watch these, you know what I mean? We chilling. We chilling. Come on. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. So we did not make it through this top orb. So we should see a retest down here at some point. Got me lying. Got me lying. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. Because, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and it could not break through. I mean, you can see the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. It did not break through. So what ended up happening? Price came back to bottom orb. Here we go. Come on. 800. 799, 798. Come on. I'm looking at this right here. Looking at this right here on the right side of the screen. Just a waiting game. Just a waiting game. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Red, 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 red. That's what we want to see on this right now. And we want to see green over here, red here, and red here. If it comes through here, it's going to go through the orb 796, because you can kind of see this has been a level of a bunch of touches here. You see the buyers pushing up right here. Needs to come through this area right here. If it gets down to here, this would be a good spot to buy in if this thing closes below and goes short on. And I'm contemplating it right now. Is that something we want to do? And play it to the bottom of the orb. That would be my strategy here. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're sending it, boys. I don't care. Because we're coming back up here. Yeah. Go. Let's go. $10. $12. Come on. Give me some more dollars. Pushing back up on me. But, you know, the good thing here is we are looking at 229 left on this 5 minute, and we still got 12.5 minutes of this guy. What's the ones looking like? See, ones were right here. Here we go. There we go. If this thing hits like $15, $20, like, I'll probably cash out on it. I'm not letting it go back probably above this line here. Whew. The bulls are out today. You heard me? The bulls are out. And we are definitely in these trades longer than we want to be and longer than we anticipated. But hey, it is what it is. As long as I still see and feel that there is a win in sight, we're going to hold. Look, 18. Come on. Take what we can. 13.75, whatever, is what it is. So 1 minute. Let's go back to the 15. Green, baby, green. Red, baby, red. It should touch this orb. I mean, it's already, yeah. And this is our level of support on this S&P. This is one of the key levels I've been talking about all week. This 775 area. Because if it breaks that, you know, we're probably going to go back down here to this 35 level that we did yesterday, 30 level from yesterday. And that's ultimately where I want to see this UVIX going to, and then cashing out there, because that puts us in that $40 to $44 range. Here we go, baby. crazy, man. Come on. This is the battle right here. This is the battle. Let's go back to the 15-minute on both of them. See what we're seeing. I think we're on 15-minute here also. Yeah. Guys, I like looking at all the time frames. I'm not like strictly you have to be in one time frame type person. I like getting data from each one of them because each one of them can tell you what's going on. Like, let's take this for instance, like red. You know, here goes the orb. Here goes the orb. Come on, break it, baby, break it. If it breaks that orb, come on. Break the orb, break the orb. Break the orb. Break the orb. We want to see the bottom orb broke. Come on, come on. We almost there. But see, like, you look right here and it's like, yeah, it's not quite done it yet. Come on, there's still some room for growth. Yep. There we go. Come on. Keep coming. Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Look. Look. Look how everything ties together. Look how everything ties together. It's almost like he knows what he's talking about. Come on. Y'all can say what y'all want about me. I know what I'm talking about. Look. Let's get it. Come on. Right here is going to be the next test right here. 5770, 75. This whole general area right here. This is the fight. This is the fight I've been telling you guys about. These key areas. Key areas. Key area right here, 30, what's the high right there? 3909, right? Is that right? 3963, excuse me. Come on down below this orb. The thing I don't like about this is, where's my time? Well, I guess I know based off right here, but like, where is my countdown? Like, over here we get a countdown. Buyers are pushing, the bulls are pushing it back up. We need more bears. Just kind of sit here and wait. And this is why, if you're using trend lines right here, you wait for candle confirmation. Right? And what I mean by that is you get a break in the trend line, but what happened in this next candle? Boom. That's why you don't buy on this first break. See if we can come back over here. Candle confirmation. You see what I'm saying? One tap. You buy in this candle. Candle confirmation. You confirm which way the market is trending. Do not just jump in just to be jumping in. It happens sometimes though. I do it myself. I mean, it's, you know, I let my emotions and all that get in control of me, and I'm like, okay, you know, this is gonna do this. No. You need to go off the data. So what you need to do. Psychological effect though, you know, emotional aspect of it. You know, you think you're gonna go in and make the money. Nah, you gotta wait. Be patient. Patience is everything. Patience is everything. This is good though. This is good. I'm still seeing good stuff. We're down $3, man. I don't even care about that little $3. Come on. We up 113 on the day. Isn't that what we hit over here? 113, 75, 114, something like that. Here we go. This is going to be a story right here. This is going to be the story. This is gonna be the story right here. Come on, what are we doing? What are we gonna do? We got 5 minutes. If this guy finishes green, we probably see it come back up to this level. If this guy finishes red, we could see another fight right here around the 57.70. Hopefully we hit this mark down here, this 45.35 area. We'll see what happens. Got 5 more minutes on this, I believe. Let's see what the last one here was. 5. Yep, breaking orb. What does this say? Look, it's almost identical. Almost identical. Because this is the future contract of the S&P 500, the March contract. So it's almost identical. What you're going to see here, you're almost seeing here. Green, red, 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 red. Green, red, 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 red. Right? Yep. 3 reds, green top. Boom, boom. Kind of see a double top. Come on, baby. Come on. I bet this one is red. It was, and then it just turned green. It's alright. Having fun with it. Having fun with it, baby. Having fun with it. And we're doing all this just to chase like 50 bucks. I mean, it's not a big chase over there. Come on. Red. There we go. Come on. Ah, back green. Just gotta talk to it. 15-minute over here. It's coming down below. 2.5 minutes. It's broke the trend line and it's broke the orb. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? So it's back red here, and that was on the 5, and it's back red here. Look. See how identical they are? Come on. Oh, I'm ready to get out of this chair. This is what live trading looks like, though. A lot of patience. Well, $2.42. Let's go. We're gonna buy a new boat with that. Come on, baby. Where we at? 142. This is 5 minute. Yeah, 142. 15. Back red. If we don't see a big push here at the end, the next one will probably be red, because we're getting close to that 775 key level. Been screaming it, been saying it. It's already broken down here. It's already broken down. Been telling you guys. Key levels, key support, key resistance. Ah, they pushing back up though. They're pushing back up. This is where the fight is. This is where the fight is. Here, in this area here. That's the fight. It's kind of like a game of football or basketball, you know. Who's scoring, who's winning, right? So right now you can see 782, 781 over here, 780, you know. That's them scoring, right? Who's scoring? Ah, man, there goes the boat. Can't buy it with -1, -44 cents. That little bitty Robinhood account. That's funny. Hey, 11 cents. We back in the green. $1. Ain't much you can get for $1 nowadays. We're gonna stay live till we get out of this right here. We're gonna stay live till we get out of this. That's what we gonna do. This is key level right here, 38.6, 38.5. There we go. There we go. 6.9 right here. 6.8. We need to see this thing drop. All right, so 5-minute closed red. All right. So we could definitely see it hitting 5770, and then if it breaks there, we're looking at this 4.7 area. So we finally closed outside of orb. So we should start seeing these things going up now. Let's see who that was. Excuse me. Lots of buying pressure. Selling pressure forming back on the one. This area is such a fight right now. Holy smokes, dude. Lucky hair. Like, they do not want to let it go at 775. Like, this area, man. Excuse me. Only a 2-point touch. Not the best. It's not the best read. It's not the most beautiful line either. Putting some lines out there to see how this thing's gonna react. One more like this. Dip below and then bounce back, touch there. I'm okay with that line. So what we want to see here is a breakthrough. This trend line here, and it stay below orb. What we want to see here at the top is green bar coming up through this top trend line, and over here, same thing as down here. See a breakthrough there. We want to see it red though, not green. Green's not good for us. Come through, right? But this trend line, you know, a minute ago we did break orb and the trend line, so that was good because that's where we bought in here. So we broke here and here. But once again, like I said earlier, we want to wait on candle confirmation. candle confirmation. That excuse me, red doji right there. It's typically bearish, but you know, a little bounce up here. It's coming back inside the orb. Let's see what this thing does. It does not want to go one way or the other. It's probably going to come back up here to this 58, 10, 12 if it can get through the 795 range. Just got to keep waiting, guys. Just got to keep waiting. We could have went long here and tried to capture a couple of dollars because we know it's coming back up this 9.8. Just because it went back through the orb. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of bears right there. Nah, it's gonna do it. Yeah, that's what the 15 look like. Yeah, it's not a lot of 804. Yeah, we could turn around and go long here if we wanted. It's a little risky considering we just broke orb. Kind of like the last time that it happened though, a little boom. Green right there to that key level. And to be honest, I don't want to go long and put any more long positions in this thing, causing this to go more red. We'll just sit back, relax. What we may do is we may cut the video and come back to it later. It's just moving so slow, and I got a couple things I need to get done today. I think we've been at it for probably right at an hour, 58 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna cut this thing here in a minute. And we'll see what this does moving forward. May put it together in a short or something. I don't know. We'll see what it does. But all right, guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut here. And we'll just keep an eye on this thing. I will post results later, just so you have an idea. UVIX, we bought it like 38.50, 38.32. You can see it right there, 38.32. We're down to 37.13.10. We got 11 shares of it, small load. If it gets down to this 36 area, that's going to be my stop loss on this thing. Probably right 35. I'm gonna let it ride to 35, and we'll just take an L if we take an L. Is what it is. But we're looking to exit at 40.50 to 43.25. All right. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. You know, we did make a $113 come up today, though, so that is good news. Once again, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.